George was a good little monkey and always very...
Careless.
One day, George went for a walk with his friend, the man with the yellow
Hat.
You pick him? When they sat down to rest, hold on. They noticed a tiny
Kitten.
peeking out from under a...
Horse.
The kitten looked.
Flashing.
Perhaps she is
Kitten.
lost, said the man with the yellow hat. Together, he and George searched the park for the little kitten's owner, but the kitten was all... This kitten is too young to be on her own, the man said. We should take her to the animal shelter.
Almost.
Yeah, where they can care for her
Almost.
and find her a
Home.
So George and the kitten and the man with the yellow
Hat.
drove to the animal shelter.
Almost.
Almost. The director of the shelter was glad to see them. It was good of you to bring the kitten here, she said. We'll be happy to take care of her. George gave the kitten to the director, then he and the man with the yellow
Hat.
walked inside. Come in, the director said, but watch where you... We have a large litter of...
Puppies.
And one has gotten out of his...
Eat.
We're still looking for him, so please be...
Cat.
Yes, a kitten. We're still looking for him, so please be...
Awful.
Yeah. She closed the door quickly behind them. George had never been to an animal shelter before. Animals of all kinds were being cared for here. George saw
Mice.
and
Cats.
and
Turtle.
and guinea pigs.
A pig.
He even saw a...
Snake.
But he didn't see any...
Puppies.
No puppies.
No puppies.
No puppies. George, I need to sign some
Papers.
papers. I gotta read it, huh? Said the man with the yellow.
Hats.
Please stay here and don't be too...
Careless.
Just as the man with the yellow hat left the room, George heard
Butter.
barking.
Butter. Baby.
Maybe it was the...
Puppies.
But where was it coming from? George was...
Careless.
He followed the barking noises and found a room full of...
Cookies.
There were yellow dogs, spotted dogs, sleek dogs, and fluffy dogs. There were quiet dogs and yappy dogs, and even a dog without a...
Yo.
But where were those?
Puppies.
Then George saw a little wagging,
So.
then another, and...
Mother.
Once George saw the...
Puppies.
He could not take his
Ice.
off them. He had to pet one. Here was a puppy. The puppy liked George. George wanted to hold the puppy. Slowly he opened the
Door.
But before George could even reach the puppy, the mommy dog pushed the door open and was off like a...
Shut.
George tried to close the door after her, but the puppies were too...
Fast.
There was nothing George could... Puppies were...
Every.
Puppies hid under the...
Guess.
Puppies barked at...
Mummies.
One puppy played with a
Up from.
cord, and another climbed on top of a cage to watch the others get into mischief. Soon all the dogs were barking, the cats were meowing, and the bunnies rustled into the corner of their cage. Oh no! Cried the director as she and the man with the yellow rushed into the room. Now all the puppies are out. The man with the yellow hat helped the director gather up the puppies and put them safely back in their cage. Soon all the animals settled down and were quiet.
Hats.
Yeah, there you go. I remember. Except for one. Who was still
Puppy.
barking?
Outfit.
It was the
Puppy.
mommy dog. What was she barking at? There was nothing here but a door. There must be something on the other side, thought George. He opened the happy to finally find the puppy. The director scooped him up and said, "George, you certainly caused a ruckus. But if you hadn't let the puppies out, we might still be searching for this little one." Then she gave the puppies and their mommy a
Look.
These puppies are now big enough to go live with families who will take care of them. Do you want to take one home with you, George?
Home.
George.
Said. Puppy.
Puppy.
George.
Yeah, it's George and the puppy.